I've worked for ALDOT for 45 years. Some people say too long. ALDOT, I've had many positions. Started off as a laborer right outside this building on I-85 back in 1970. Went to school, graduated from Auburn, and worked various jobs through the engineering education program, up through instrument man and the survey parties, checking labor payrolls and the office engineer. Then after I graduated from Auburn, I went to work for the Materials and Test Bureau for the I-65 Bayway Bridge, and actually lived in Louisiana. Did that for a year and a half, came back to the Maintenance Bureau, was Assistant Road and Bridge Engineer. Then I got transferred to the Design Bureau to be the Assistant Location Engineer. And I might add that in any of these jobs, I never got promoted to the last one. And that's something to say. Then from the Design Bureau, we created a bureau called the Bureau of Engineering Services, which we did estimates on projects, and I was chief estimator. And then from there, I went to the office engineer, become assistant office engineer for a number of years. Then I've got called to be the bureau chief in right-of-way. And then from there, I was assistant chief engineer in administration in the front office. And from there, 5 years ago, was asked to be deputy director administration. The Navy gave me a direct commission because I had an engineering license, and I spent 20 years in the Navy. Some of the best times and some of the best management techniques I learned were in the Navy, and I brought those ideas back to the DOT. Was in the Naval Construction Battalion called the Seabees. And I believe that in any job you have, you need to put a little humor in it. So my quote deals with humor, and it's by Mark Twain. And he said, "Don't let school interfere with your education." I don't have a favorite book on leadership. In the Navy, you have leadership classes and have a book list, a reading list that you do. The one I remember the most was It's Your Ship. And it talks about leadership, guiding men and women in the Navy, and I would recommend that.